Imagine you are approved for unemployment and collect your funds, only to be told later at a later date that you owe back tens of thousands of dollars. Well, that's just what happened to one Marquette City resident. With more, here's ABC 10's Max LeBeau.
Nicholas Johnson is your typical middle-20s adult attempting to survive financially through a pandemic that has brought its own set of problems. Back in 2020, at the start of the nationwide stay-at-home orders, Nicholas, like many, found himself out of a job and looking for a way to make ends meet. Then came help in the form of the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program that became a lifeline necessary for survival.
I was a performing musician and a music teacher for a nonprofit locally here, and it all just stopped, just in an instant.
Fast forward to December of 2021. The day started like any ordinary day, and after a jam session with his band, the Daydreamers, Nicholas decided to retrieve his tax paperwork from the Michigan unemployment website. To his surprise, what he retrieved instead left him in shock. What should have been a tax document was a letter from the Michigan Unemployment Agency informing Nicholas that he had owed more than $35,000 back in December.
I started logging into my unemployment dashboard to get my 1099-G, I believe it is, to file my taxes. And to my surprise, right there, I owe them over $35,000. I'm still processing it, to be honest with you. I called them pretty much immediately, as soon as I had a couple minutes to wrap my head around it. So I called them. So I did a little bit of looking around, and I did find out that obviously you can dispute it. The agent on the phone told me that I could send unemployment a message, and she walked me through that process. They said, well, if you just kind of type it into Google, I'm sure you can kind of find the other way to do it, and you should do both to ensure that your protest is saw by them. So it wasn't exactly an easy process to get to. It's been a very confusing time just to know that I have that kind of hanging over me. Obviously I made a social media post about it, and it's gathered some attention from my family, my friends, and people in the community. I just worry about the other people. I have a lot of people around me that care about me, that have shown support. I just worry about the other people.
We've reached out to the UIA for comment, and they have said in the past they are attempting to rectify these issues. We expect to hear from the agency next week. Anyone with questions or concerns should visit www.mywham.com. Reporting for ABC 10 and CW5, I'm Max LeBeau.